Welcome back to Everything Whiskey. I'm Callum.
I'm Sam.
And today we're having a look at the classic Tullamore D.E.W.
Alrighty, Tullamore D.E.W. today. We probably should have gotten around to this a lot earlier, but we've literally never had Tullamore D.E.W. before. I don't know why.
I've never
It's
tasted
not
it
that
before.
popular in
Why
Australia.
we do this? Why don't I try and scoot it away?
Teamwork. It's not. It's popular in Australia, but not nearly as popular as it is in some other countries. So Tullamore D.E.W. is the second highest selling Irish whiskey ever, second to Jameson.
Yeah.
They distill at the old Tullamore distillery in Tullamore, Ireland. 40%. It's really old. 1829 is when they first started.
Mm-hmm.
They're owned by William Grant and Sons at the moment, and probably will be for quite a while because they're doing well, and William Grant and Sons own a lot. Tullamore D.E.W. is spelled capital, D.E.W.
You gotta spell that like Tullamore.
Yeah, so the D.E.W. part of that is actually, D.E.W. because it's initials for Daniel E. Williams.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I did some research on it. I thought it was Tullamore D.E.W. just like, I don't know, it was part of the name, which it is, but I didn't realize it was initials. And Daniel E. Williams was at first head distiller and then the owner of the distillery at one point in the early cycle of its life.
On the nose, immediately, green apple jumps out. Sweetness
super
as well.
sweet. It kind of smells like fake green apple, like what you get from
Like a lolly green apple.
from like cheap lollies, cheap candy. just collected all over me.
I'm getting like cardamom pod, almost.
Yes, I'm getting.
It's like a very
Is it cardamom or is
spicy.
it like star anise or something? Yeah, I think it's cloves.
No.
It took me a moment to remember and a Google search, but yeah, cloves I think is what I'm thinking of.
I'm getting some fruit, like maybe like a raisin or like a sultana.
I'm not getting the buttery biscuit that I get
No.
off Jameson on the nose,
There's a bit of butter though. I get a slight hint of butter.
but it's not like a shortbread.
Yeah, it's overwhelmed by a lot of different flavors. I still stand by that dark raisin though.
It's really buttery on the taste. My god. That would disappear into anything. That is one of the most smooth whiskeys I've ever had. That goes down like nothing. It's like water. It goes down like a reduction. It's like a syrup. It's like whiskey syrup. It's like there's no burn. It's just super sweet.
I'm trying to get something to happen in my mouth. And it's like water.
There's not much going on. Little bit of that buttery biscuit on the palate. The spice is not there at all. It's just gone.
I get a bit of like a hint of. I get some dark fruits again.
Yeah, I get some fruit.
I don't know if it's raisin this time.
I get some,
But
raisin
something there.
and some red apple. All of the spice on the nose are just non-existent on the palate though. Like it's quite spicy on the nose, but none of it is there when you taste it.
I actually really like that. It's a bit simple,
But it
but
goes down very easily. It's very sweet.
no. I mean, what does it cost?
It's butterscotch and how much does it cost? 45, I think. I think it was
So you can't
45.
really go wrong. Like that's really good for $45. I want to see what that 12 or 18 does to it.
I think the thing is that people get so caught up in if it's cheap, it must be bad. Most of the time, if it's cheap, it's just really easy to drink. It's most likely boring and not have many layers, but it'll go down like water if it's cheap because that's what it's going for. It wants everyone to be able to drink it no matter what, as a mixer, neat, ice, whatever. It just needs to go down without a challenge. It shouldn't fight anybody if it's cheap whiskey. So if that's what you're going for, this is the epitome of that because it's just, I don't know, like this goes down so smoothly. It's basically golden syrup to me. So like a brown sugar reduction type thing with like you've chucked a slice of red apple and a couple raisins in there. That's basically what this tastes like. Maybe a little bit of vanilla essence as well.
I'm trying to think of a whiskey. There's something, it keeps bringing back memories of something for me, but I can't remember what it is.
It is quite buttery as well. Not buttery biscuit though. I'm missing like some of that toasted oats, you know?
I mean, it's also missing a lot of body as well. But
But
so,
sometimes I get like from Irish like kind of an Anzac biscuit, like toasted oats and butter and stuff, and that's really nice. And this got the butter, but it's like kind of butter on its own. It's like butter and sugar, and that's it.
we should buy the 12 or 18
Yeah.
of this. I reckon, I mean, who knows? Hopefully the age might give it a bit of body. And
Yeah.
be really nice.
It's a blend, which is fine.
Alright, so we're going to compare it to the Whistler, 7-year-old, so no age statement, budget to a $100+ bottle of Irish.
Which we
But-
weren't big fans of, to be honest.
Yeah, we didn't really like this, but just to compare.
It's got a lot of mid-range. It's missing all the highs and the lows. Just non-existent, but it's got a good, solid, balanced mid-range. This smells more like a Scotch. It's got more of that malt funk,
Yeah.
more lolly sweetness. It's more lively, feels higher in alcohol.
Yeah, the nose jumps straight out though.
Some weird like almond notes on the aftertaste. Some sort of nut. It's like that, yeah, it's like almonds on the aftertaste.
Yeah.
It's a lot more spiky though.
Mm.
Like it's more lively and complex, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's better. It's quite...
That's 46 compared to 40.
Ooh,
So
it's got a really strong plastic flavour on the finish, like the finish, like after you've...
yeah, those nuts are
Like
really prominent.
when you put air in your mouth, like afterwards, like
Mm.
it just kind of tastes like plastic. Like cheap, like coloured plastic that you get on like some sort of like truck when you're a 5-year-old, like that. Just cheap plastic. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's not amazing. I prefer this, even though it's, like a third of the price.
That's what I was going to say. For my taste, I would prefer
Yeah.
the Tullamore D.E.W. That would be more suited towards like Speyside drinkers, I would say. It's got like that weird monkey funk.
Monkey funk.
It's got a weird funky malt in it.
Yeah.
That I'm not really a fan of. Speysides normally have that, so.
Yeah. I don't know, it's fine. It's definitely more complex than the Tullamore D.E.W, but for me, it's not
Yeah, I would rather
necessarily
drink
better.
that,
This goes down a lot easier. If I want something more challenging, I normally go to high proof bourbon or an Islay.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think this is good. This is good for price. No wonder it's second in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at that at all. This goes down. This is one of the most easy drinking whiskies I've ever had, I reckon. I think this goes down more easily than Jameson.
And
in my
Dimple.
opinion. Yeah. and
Dimple would probably be a
Dimple-
close contender, but I would still.
Dimple's got a lot of that malt funk though.
Yeah.
This just doesn't have it. It tastes like someone's reduced brown sugar and thrown in like an apple and a raisin. That's it. That's just what it tastes like.
Really nice.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Especially for $40, who can.
Yeah, that's good.
You
Great
can
mixer
apply it,
as
yeah.
well, I reckon. This will be a good one to mix. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching this episode of Irving Whiskey. If you liked it, leave us a like. If you want to see future episodes from us, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do, we will see you in the next one. Cheers!